Okay. What do I have to do to pass through quarantine? Allow me to inspect you carefully. If I judge that you have no threatening infections or concealed rogue creations, I will unseal the door to the north so that you may pass. Spiffy. Please allow me to pass through quarantine. The creature looks at you carefully and makes a low, soft humming noise. You don't feel anything, but you suspect some sort of magical augmentation is allowing the creature to analyze you in minute detail. Eventually, the noise stops. Tabit says, I find no reason to impede your progress further. The exit door will open at your approach. Doing an RPG with so much talking makes you thirsty. Okay, what happened to this island? Why was it barred? I'm sorry, Shaper. I am limited in the scope of my knowledge. When I was left here, I was given no further information or instructions. How long ago were you abandoned? I do not know. I have spent all of this time in hibernation. The decay in my internal organs indicates that the time was well over a century. Wow. I am sorry that I cannot be more precise. Sounds precise enough to me. How long has it been? You just said a century, but you were the first since I was abandoned. Why was the sea island abandoned? I don't know. I know a little of its purpose, but nothing of why I was left here for so long. What is the purpose of the island? Research. Not the most useful answer you could have hoped for. Obvious. Yep. Okay, another question. Assess you further. Pass through the quarantine. Are you alright? You have been here for a long time. I am functioning properly. I can still do what I was made to do. You don't mind waiting here for so long? I am functioning properly. I am making the robot worried. The robot biological creation thing. I can still do what I was made to do. I was not made to have other thoughts. That's all I need from you. Thank you, Shaper. I will rest and conserve my energy now. Okay. So it opened a door that was closed to us. Probably would have been like a big gate or something. Or it could have just been a normal door somewhere, like that one. So instead of going in the door, let's go this way. Make sure that there's no pathway or something out here that I missed. There's, however, some living experience points. Sounds quick. Okay, that is a dead end. And the trees up here are a dead end. Let's go over here. No little treasures down at the bottom. So we had to have gotten through that quarantine. Which really makes things much more useful. Or, well, easier. Okay, out we go. On this side of the quarantine hall, you can see another flock of orcs. I knew they were here somewhere. This group, however, is not alone. It is watched over by a Servile. Oh, yeah, I remember the Serviles. Serviles are one of the greatest Shaper creations. They are the most common and valued servants of your people. Intelligent, hardy, obedient, and featuring hands with opposable thumbs. They are also easily controlled. Okay. Not going to say anything there. If there are Serviles here, this isle must be nowhere near as savage and uncontrolled as you had feared. Serviles are weak and easily cowed creatures. If there were any real threat here, they would have been quickly wiped out. Boy, this is... No, see, in Geneforge 5, the Serviles had rebelled because when the first thing there it says intelligent, that also means sentient. I mean, even more so than like the other creatures that we've seen made up around here. Like that, what is it, the servant mind or whatever? Okay, so they would have been quickly wiped out. Your emergence from this hall is clearly the last thing this Servile expected. He looks terrified at first, then curious. He leaves his flock behind to come and speak with you. He probably wants fresh orders. Okay. Bring it here. Timo. The Servile moves very close to you and inspects you carefully. It seems to be the same design of creatures with the same design of creation with which you are completely familiar. Same hunched posture, number of limbs, and so on. It looks very surprised to see you after the ruins. Yep. However, it doesn't have the attitude of immediate obedience you have come to expect. Why am I not surprised? It seems more curious than anything. After a few awkward seconds of staring, it speaks. I don't think I'm mad. It's a shaper. A shaper has come at last. Ugh. Oh, it has been years since anyone has come through that door. A shaper has come. This is so wonderful. Oh, but where are my manners? I am Timo, a shepherd. I graze my orcs here because nobody comes here. Oh, I must go to Valkyrie. Okay, whatever. I must tell the people there that a shaper has come at last. People? Oh boy. Tell me about Valkyrie. It is our humble village. He points east. It is that way, not far, not far. I should tell them a shaper has come at last. It is humble and small. But with no shapers around, we did what we could. There are no other shapers here. Timo looks even more nervous now. I do not know. You are the only one. You are the shaper. Okay. You have returned, and we can serve. He seems somewhat reluctant type thing. Reticent? I don't know that word. About saying that last word, the serve. Like I said before, the whole rebellion thingy. Okay. Though you may not be a shaper, but a guardian or an agent, all three sects are generally referred to the outside world as shapers. Right. But I'm actually shapers. Does not matter. Okay, so here is one of the most important questions. How do we want to make our character look in front of the local population? The first option there is, that's right, you had better serve me, or you will be disciplined harshly, is the normal shaper route. I do not require your total obedience. I only need to leave this island. Now that is, I suppose, the nicer way of saying things. So I think I'm probably going to go with that. I mean, I am a stranger here. I don't want to be too uppity, even if that's considered the status quo. So yeah, I do not require your total obedience. I only need to leave this island. Timo looks incredibly relieved. Ah, Timo. Of course, we Serviles will be glad to help you in any way we can. It is our way, and we thank you, mighty Shaper, for your kindness. I have another question. Do you know why this island was abandoned? I have no idea. You should go to Valkyrie. There are many there wiser than me. I should go there now. They should know there is a Shaper among us. I have been stranded on this island. How can I get off it? He looks worried. He clearly has no idea. Oh, I am a humble villager. I do not know how to leave. But in Valkyrie there are old and wise people. They can help you. That is odd. Timo is referring to his fellow Serviles as people. Creations are called creations, not people. Okay, I think I am done here with Sir Timo, or I assume it's a Sir. Doesn't seem like a female name, especially when it says he. He clearly has no idea. Okay, so there isn't much left on this map, and I have been playing for at least an hour. Orcs everywhere. Ork, ork, ork. Quick little survey. I assume there's going to be a transition screen here soon. This is the end of the tutorial section. Now you can travel east to Valkyrie. Back. Why do I want to keep saying Valkyrie? Start learning more about what has been happening on Sucia Island, and hopefully begin to find your way off it. Right. Okay. I think, finally, you can get complete instructions without quitting the game. Press tab key to indicate the instruction button, which I think is that one. Yeah, Geneforge instructions. Basically a help menu. Has topics and search and that sort of thing. Guess we can look at it. Yep, see, getting started out of order because it starts out as a shareware game. I've already got it all ordered and confirmed and registered. And happiness. All done by Jeff Vogel. He's the guy behind Spiderweb, I think. Yep, design, programming, and interface art. I have a couple of other people, but he is the big one. At least it seems like it. Okay. But I think that's enough for now. I am going to save. And I will go ahead and go over that one. And we will see you next time on Let's Play Geneforge.